I know you guys, most of you do not know this about me, but I'm a big gosh, I wouldn't call myself like I'm not a huge fan of this entertainment sport business. I wouldn't call myself a super fan. I've seen super fans and I do not measure up to the super fans of this business, but I'm definitely a fan of this business. And it's the sports entertainment business known as professional wrestling. And I don't know what it is about it. I watched a pay-per-view last night. It was an AEW pay-per-view. It was Double or Nothing. It was in New York. And I just got done watching the Mick Foley speech. Mick Foley's officially AEW right now. If you know who Mick Foley is. I think he was also known as Dude Love and Mankind. And maybe, I think Cactus Jack. See, I know more than I hold on to because I don't feel like I know as much as some of the other fans that are super fans. But anyway, Mick Foley's speech was very inspiring. I haven't heard him on the mic in a while, and he's kind of talking about, his passion a little bit for the business and also his passion for some of the underdogs and some of the weirdos. And for some reason, it kind of connected with me because I think it probably connects with most people. I think everybody, no matter how confident you are at times in your life, you felt like a weirdo. And he was talking about a wrestler, Darby Allin. He's kind of a shorter guy, slimmer, and he's an underdog. He's kind of a weirdo, right? And nobody thought he was ever going to win in a world title. And you got to give it to AEW. You got to give it to Tony Khan. You got to give it to number one. You got to give it to Darby Allin. So don't get me wrong. I know wrestling is scripted, right? There are some off-scripted moments, definitely too. But you got to give it to Darby Allin. He won a lot of matches. He tried. He showed up, and he fought his heart out every match. And he told, the owner of AEW, Tony Khan, that, hey, look, I want to be a world champion one day. And I think, I even think Tony Khan at one moment in the back of his head, he's like, yeah, right. And Darby Allin was able to prove everybody wrong. And I know it's a business. I know it's, quote unquote scripted, right? And some people are going to say, hey, Tracy, you know wrestling's fake, right? And here's what I say to that. And this is what I tell people when they tell me that. I go, hey, what movie did you see last night? Or what's the last movie you saw? And they're going to say, oh, I saw The Boys finale. That's the last, movie I watched or series, whatever. And I go, how did that make you feel? Like, well, I was a little mad at Homelander. I'm mad that this person died. And, but man, did you see that scene where he beat up that other guy and that guy did that and that guy did that? And I can't believe that relationship. How is that working out? And can you believe that Homelander did that? And then I kind of look at him and I go, it's fake, right? Movies are fake, right? It's almost like I have to explain to them what they're watching is fake. Because it's like they forgot, right? And that's how I feel about wrestling when I watch wrestling. I feel like I forget sometimes. I get lost. I'm bought into the story. I'm bought into the characters. I see passion. I see weirdos. I see characters playing somebody I can relate to. I see, again, storylines playing out. I see people having real injuries in the ring and being in pain. I see some of the wrestlers cry. they're putting on one hell of a performance, just like an actor would do in a movie, in a series. And if I can just be lost, even if it's for 1 minute, you know, to be disconnected from a certain reality that some of us are living or some of us has experienced. It's one of the most, you know, times in my life where I feel connected. And wrestling gives me that. And for some reason, AEW gives me that. I feel connected, you know, to their product somehow. I can't describe it. I'm not you know, one of those people where I'm gonna like profess my devotion to AEW for the rest of my life, right? Hey, look, if I'm not feeling it anymore, I'm not feeling it anymore. But man, they're doing something special in AEW. And last night at Double or Nothing in New York, 2026, May 24th. That is the day, in my opinion, AEW has beaten, has surpassed, has eclipsed any emotion I have felt in the last, I don't even know how many years, has eclipsed WWE. I'm sorry, it just has. And that's how I feel. And people are going to bash me for it. I get it. But right now, we're talking present time. I'm not talking going back to the day where Hogan faced off, you know, with The Rock. I'm not talking Ultimate Warrior, like grabbing the ropes and trying to get, you know, the lightning power or whatever the heck he was doing. I don't know. I don't remember what Ultimate Warrior was doing. But I'm just saying, man, last night, AEW wrestling, that was a big moment for them. I feel like they truly eclipsed WWE at this moment. I'm not talking about throughout history. I'm just saying at this moment, man, they're number one. And that's a big deal. It's a big deal. And it's a big deal that Mick Foley even made the jump, made the switch. And it's going to be interesting. Mick Foley's over there. He's a very respected wrestler. It's going to be really interesting if any other wrestlers join Mick Foley and kind of, you know, make a surprise appearance as well. But I guess that's my little rant before I head into a game. Probably only gonna do like 1 or 2 games. But yeah, it's just kind of my rant and how I feel about that organization. And yeah.